Two teams, we have Pascal High School, I'm sorry. And we have Taft High School. One team will make it to the finals. Meanwhile, in the Kroger kitchen, we have Northside culinary students whipping up a surprise for audience. Plus, here to entertain us between rounds, we have the award-winning Northside High School Mariachi. Hey, band! It's all about learning tonight. Are you guys ready to play Whiz Quiz? Let's play.
Take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, contestants, it's time for Whiz Quiz.
Explain.
96 square centimeters.
Correct.
Welcome to Forward ISD Whiz Quiz. I'm Gladys Biggins, your host for tonight's high school matches. First up, Pascal and Tabs, our Texas Academy of Biomedical Sciences. And asking the questions, our favorite quiz master, CBS 11, meteorologist Jeff Jameson. Jeff, get us going on round one.
Hey, good morning, or good morning. Goodness, good evening. What day is it? Thank you, and very much glad to be here again for Whiz Quiz. I'm Jeff Jameson, and a former Fort Worth ISDer myself, graduated from Western Hills High School, and actually participated in Whiz Quiz when I was a student, so this is fun every year to be able to be back and participate in this. So thanks for having me. I want to introduce everybody on the table with me as we prepare to get started here. Dr. Sharon Ming is the Assistant Superintendent of Fort Worth ISD, and she's to my left. She'll be acting as arbitrator again this evening. To her left is Norma Burks, the District Coordinator of UIL and Academic Activities Coordinator, Whiz Quiz Director, and so we thank Norma, and of course we wouldn't be here without Norma here tonight. And then our timekeeper is Jason Martinez. He's to my right. He's a teacher at Carter Riverside High School. And in front of me, directly in front of me, is Andrew Hoosier, a student at Carter Riverside High. He's going to help with our buzzers this evening to reset them. So thank you, Andrew, for doing that for us tonight. So at this time, before we get started, we'd love to have each member of the team introduce themselves. So we'll start here on this end in Pascal and just work our way across the board. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Gunnar Johnson. I didn't arrive on time enough to hear what we're doing this year, but go Pascal.
There you go. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sujatha Dalal. I'm a senior at Pascal High School. Go Panthers!
I'm Zach Marks. I'm a freshman at Pascal High School. Go Panthers.
Hi, I'm Jacob Coffey, and my favorite politically charged hashtag is hashtag drain the swamp. Thank you.
Okay. Tabs.
Hi, I'm Kelly Funes, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Kevin Funes, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Ben Murphy. I'm a freshman.
I'm Nicholas Mahalik, and I'm a junior.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. Are you guys ready to start round one? Round one is a toss-up round, as you probably know. Each question worth 10 points each. 4 seconds to answer each question. If it's a computation math question, then you'll get 20 seconds. So if we're ready to start, we will begin with the first question in the category of science physics. In thermodynamics, a system left to itself tends to go from a state with a very ordered set of energies to one in which there is less order. What is the term that refers? Pascal.
Entropy.
Correct. Next is language arts, world literature. This god was known to the Greeks and Romans by the same name.
Apollo.
Pascal.
Apollo.
Correct. Next is social studies, geography. This term defines the group of Acadian exiles who previously lived in Canada and have since immigrated into the southern United States. Cultural distinctions include Zydeco-themed music and food that is similar to Creole cuisine. Pascal.
Cajun.
Correct. Next up is mathematics, geometry, computation. The total surface area of a cube is 150 square inches. What is the length in inches of each edge? Pascal.
5 inches.
Correct. Our next up is fine arts, music history. This record company was the first record label owned by an African American. featuring African-American artists who achieved crossover success such as Stevie Wonder, the Supremes, and the Jackson 5. What is the name of this record company founded in Detroit, Michigan by Berry Gordy Jr.? Pascal.
Motor City Records.
That's incorrect. Tabs?
Time.
Motown Records. All right, next is science biology. This body function, known as ruminant eructation, is a means of discharging carbon dioxide, a major waste product of the intestinal fermentation process, as well as swallow nitrogen and oxygen. What do we more commonly call this body function in which, Pascal?
Exhaling?
No. What do we more commonly call this body function in which gases leaving the stomach vibrate the esophageal sphincter that may be caused by chugging soda pop too quickly? Tabs.
Burping?
Correct. All right, next is social studies, world history. This spiritual leader's autobiography, My Experiments with Truth, was published in 2 volumes in 1927 and 1929. Although he never won the Nobel Peace Prize, his tactics of peaceful civil disobedience led to the Tabs.
Gandhi?
Correct. Next is miscellaneous, family consumer science. In the field of electrical engineering, this is a principal cog in the workings of a motor or generator. Through this piece of equipment, electrical current is passed or created in order to produce a significant amount of torque. It is wrapped around a metal core or placed in conjunction with a magnetic field. What is this name given to the rotating coil in an electric motor? Tabs.
Alternator?
No.
Time.
An armature. All right, next is mathematics, algebra, computation. If f of x equals x cubed and g of x equals 1 over x, find f of negative 3 minus 6g of 2. Pascal.
6.
That's incorrect.
Time.
The answer is negative 30. Negative 30. Next is language arts vocabulary. This word refers to goods deliberately cast overboard a ship to lighten a vessel or improve its stability in an emergency. Tabs.
Jetsam.
Correct. Next is fine arts dance. At the 2009 Tony Awards, Peter Darling took home the award for Best Choreography for his work with this musical. The story is about a young English boy who gives up boxing to pursue ballet. Pascal.
Billy Elliot.
More information, please.
Billy Elliot, the musical.
Correct. That's it. All right. Next up is science, earth science. When this material is detected in soil, the soil generally takes on a dark brown or black color. The material is featured as such because it has reached a point of stability and will break down no further. Because of this, it could maintain its current state for centuries. What is this term for the decayed part of the organic matter in a soil? Pascal.
Hummus?
Correct. Next is language arts grammar. Listen carefully to the following sentence and then identify its restrictive clause. The stained glass window that you cracked was the most valuable one in the church, which unfortunately is underinsured for such accidents. Tabs.
That you cracked.
Correct. And next is mathematics, general mathematics computation. Give your answer to this problem in units of inches. In a marching band, each member must learn the 8-to-5 step so that everyone can consistently find his or her place on the field. 8-to-5 means that there are 8 steps for every 5 yards. How long is each step? Pascal.
22.5 inches.
Correct. Next is language arts, American literature. This influential short story illuminates the confinement of women in the 1890s and their limited rights, marriages, and societal expectations. It features a main character who is put on bed rest. Pascal.
The Yellow Wallpaper.
Correct. All right, next is social studies, psychology. This man's book, Walden 2, describes an experimental community where scientific social planning leads to personal happiness. The author believed that any age-appropriate task could be taught if it were presented in small enough increments progressing from simple to complex, and if positive reinforcements were included at the end of each learning segment. Building on the work of Pavlov, who was this American psychologist and Harvard professor who was a vigorous proponent of behaviorism. Tabs.
Money.
No? Pascal?
Skinner.
Correct. Next is science chemistry. This oxygen allotrope is a poisonous pollutant near ground level, having harmful effects on the respiratory systems of animals. In the upper atmosphere, it filters potentially damaging ultraviolet rays. Tabs. Correct. Next is language arts, mythology. These mythological creatures come from the family of giants. Members of this family in Greek mythology include 3 primordial sons of Uranus and Gaia: Brotus, Argus, and Serapis. What is the collective name of these beings that were characterized by the single eye? Pascal.
Cyclops.
Correct. Next is social studies, U.S. history. This frontier fighter, adventurer, and land speculator achieved notoriety for a number of fraudulent land claims he made in Arkansas. He also served as a co-commander of the Texan forces at the Alamo. Pascal.
Davy Crockett.
That's incorrect. He also served as co-commander of the Texas forces at the Alamo and was an expert with a knife. Who is this man? Tabs.
David Bowie.
Correct.
No.
So sorry. The answer. Yeah, it's a singer. So I guess we're going to give the answer is James Bowie. James. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, next is mathematics algebra computation. Simplify the following expression and give the answer in the form A plus BI. 3 plus 2i times 5 plus 8i. Pascal.
-1 plus 34i.
That is correct. And that is the end of round 1. Congratulations. Way to go. We'll tally up the scores and come back with round 2 in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Jeff. Did you know this live production is brought to you by students? We're in the Advanced Media program at Southwest High School. It's a Gold Seal program of choice. In our breaks tonight, we're highlighting other Gold Seal programs. Take a look, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
If you're drawn to the arts, visual, or performing,
First, ready, and plie.
let your talent take stage in a Fort Worth ISD Fine Arts program of choice. Choose an instrument and join the band at Wedgwood 6th and Wedgwood Middle. Perform with award-winning ensembles and exceptional directors for a challenging and rewarding musical experience. Or grow academically and artistically at Monig.
That sounded awesome.
Where talent is nurtured in art, choir, orchestra, band, dance, and theater. Gain ability and confidence through performances and partnerships with arts organizations.
It's just a great class for everybody to express themselves.
Find your fine arts program at Monig VPA Prep Academy, Wedgwood 6th Fine Arts through Band, and Wedgwood Middle Fine Arts through Band. Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
That's the Northside Mariachi. The director is Ramon Nino. Let's give them a hand. Welcome back to Whiz Quiz, the sport of knowledge. Our teams are all ready for round 2, so take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you, Gladys, very much. At the end of round 1, we have a score of 110 for Pascal, 50 for Tabs. In this round, again, toss-up questions, each worth 10 points, but then in addition, you can earn up to an extra 40 points with some bonus questions. I do want to give our new members on the panel, which I think is just about everybody, a chance to introduce themselves. So we'll start down here with Pascal.
Hi, my name is Yash Dalal and I'm a freshman.
Hi, I'm Joseph Reitman and I'm a junior.
I'm Isaac Coe and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Michaela Behe and I'm a senior.
I'm Hallett and I'm a junior.
I'm Hallie Schaefer and I'm also a junior.
Hey guys, I'm Nathan Anderson and I'm a senior. Go Tabs.
I'm Gary Nunez and I'm a sophomore.
Okay. Tabs is excited. All right, you guys ready for round 2? All right, well, let's begin with the category of Social Studies U.S. History. Many future leaders on both sides of the American Civil War, including Ulysses S. Grant, Stonewall Jackson, George McClellan, and Robert E. Lee, fought as junior officers during this previous war. Tabs.
Mexican-American War.
Correct. All right, now we get the bonus questions. And so who's the team captain for Tabs?
Nathan.
Okay. So the bonus questions, for 10 points apiece, you're going to give me the given names of these famous artists. Famous artists, okay? Number 1, Botticelli.
What? David.
Sorry?
David.
That's incorrect. So Pascal, you have a chance to take that one.
Time.
The answer is Sandro. All right, that was tough. Let's go back to our toss-up questions in the category of science, astronomy. This astronomical body, first discovered in 1801, was named after the Roman goddess of growing plants, the harvest, and motherly love. It is categorized as the smallest identified dwarf planet in the solar system, as well as the only dwarf planet that resides within the asteroid belt. Pascal.
Ceres.
Correct. All right, Pascal, and who's the team captain for Pascal? Okay, we get the bonus category where I will give you 4 American cities and you give me the nationality of the founders. Okay? Number 1, New York City.
Dutch.
Correct. Jamestown, Virginia.
English.
Correct. New Orleans, Louisiana. Correct. St. Augustine, Florida.
Spanish.
Correct. All right, way to go with that bonus category, Pascal. We go back to our, yeah, of course. We go back to our our toss-up questions, and we go to the category of fine arts, art theory. This artistic movement became prominent during the 20th century in many facets of fine arts, such as with the musical compositions of Philip Glass, the designs of architect Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, and the plays of Samuel Beckett. Also known as ABC art or literalist art, and regarded as a reaction against abstract expressionism, what is this artistic style in which the subject is reduced to its essential or necessary elements? Pascal.
Reductionism?
That's incorrect. Tabs?
Minimalist.
That's correct. Minimalism, yes. And so we'll go to your bonus categories here. We're going to have, or many poets have written poems about birds, so I'll name the poets, and for 10 points apiece, you name the birds. Okay? Number 1, Edgar Allan Poe.
Raven.
Correct. William Cullen Bryant.
Blue Jay.
That's incorrect. Pascal, you get a chance for that one. William Cullen Bryant.
Swallow?
No, we're looking for waterfowl. Waterfowl. Okay, back to our toss-up questions in the category of language arts, British literature. This William Golding character said, quote, "We've got to have rules and obey them. After all, we're not savages. We're English, and the English are best at everything." Who is this character, introduced to the reader as an arrogant choir boy, but who later becomes a savage leader in The Lord of the Flies? Tabs.
Piggy.
No.
Time.
Answer is Jack Meridew. Jack Meridew. All right, next is social studies, government for our toss-up. This man composed a recited verse that was first used in public schools by proclamation of President Benjamin Harrison on October 12, 1892, during Columbus Day observances. The first salute, designed by this author, was stretching one's arm out toward the flag, but that salute was changed in World War II because the original salute was so similar to the Nazi salute. What is the name of the American author who originally conceived the words to the Pledge of Allegiance?
Time.
Answer is Francis Bellamy. Okay, next is mathematics, trigonometry, computation. If the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90 triangle measures 16 square root of 2 centimeters, what is the length of the leg opposite the 60-degree angle? Pascal.
32.
That's incorrect. Tabs.
3 root 2 centimeters.
No, we're looking for 8 root 6 centimeters. Okay, next is language arts, grammar. Identify the second participle adjective in the following sentence. It pleased the dancing clown to look out over the faces of the amused children.
Amused?
Pascal.
Oh, sorry.
Correct.
Amused, yeah.
That is correct, amused. And so we'll go to bonus question in the subject of England. Okay? So that's all you get. It's just about England. Are you ready? Number 1. To which House of Parliament must the Prime Minister belong?
Commons.
Correct, House of Commons. What scientist formulated the law of universal gravitation?
Newton.
Correct. What famous insurance company began as a coffee house?
Geico.
No. Tabs, do you know that what famous insurance company began as a coffee house?
State Farm.
No, the answer is Lloyd's of London. Lloyd's of London. That's it for round 2, guys. Way to go. We'll see what's going on with the score and come back for round 3. Gladys, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Jeff. A lot of food for thought there. And speaking of food, future chefs from Northside High School are in the Kroger kitchen right now. They're rapidly preparing appetizers to serve to the audience at the end of this match. Will they make it in time? Stay tuned.
And now we're going to see what classes are going to help us prepare for those college classes in high school. Megan, what did you pick?
For students who want an academic focus but may not have chosen a college major, keep your options open in an academic program of choice. At the Collegiate Academy at Dunbar, get a start on college at the same time you take on high school. Earn up to 60 college credits, some of them from classes you'll take at Texas Wesleyan University. At Trimble Tech's Advanced Applied Learning Program,
You're on the right track.
excel in a high-energy, project-based learning environment that's all about collaboration, creative thinking, and building leadership skills for college. Or choose Western Hills Cougar Academy, featuring International Baccalaureate. Benefit from small classes that fit your abilities, see yourself grow academically and socially,
So there you go.
and earn
Now
college
register
credit
your
through
device.
IB, AP, and dual credit courses.
And that's going to give you the educational tools.
Fort Worth ISD's Gold Seal academic programs are Dunbar Collegiate Academy at Dunbar High School, Trimble Tech Advanced Applied Learning Program, and Western Hills Cougar Academy featuring International Baccalaureate.
Just find the one that really speaks to you first, put that belief down.
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
Thanks, Ben. Time for my favorite part of a Whiz Quiz, the 60-second round. Jeff?
All right, thanks very much, Gladys. Want to update everybody on the score while we have a chance here. 190 to 80 in favor of Pascal. So we are moving along here with our round in which you get to choose the different categories here, and we'll start with Tabs. You'll get the selection of the first category because you're trailing at this point. But we are also going to be looking at the possibility of going back and forth here with these 4 categories. So let me get to them, and you can decide, Tabs, which one you would like to start with. And we have first in the category of, I'm almost there, I promise, mathematics, general mathematics. We have science, general science. We have social studies, U.S. history, and social studies, geography.
Science, please.
Science, okay. So again, each team has to or tries to answer the 10 questions in 60 seconds. Each question is worth 10 points. If you answer all 10 questions, you can add an extra 20 points to the score, okay? So you wanted science?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This category is me words. Identify the science words that begin with the letters M-E. Okay? Number 1, non-comet space objects named for the French astronomer who
Meteor.
categorized them.
Meteor.
Incorrect. The spread of a disease from one organ or part to another.
Metathesis.
Correct. Family of hadrons made of one quark and one antiquark.
Mesons.
Correct. Crescent-shaped surface at the edge of a liquid column.
Meniscus.
Correct. Type of cell division that produces gametes.
Meiosis.
Correct. Hydrocarbon group with the formula CH3.
Methane.
Incorrect. Physical change after hatching.
Metamorphosis.
Correct. Lower half of the brain stem.
Medulla.
More information.
Medulla oblongata.
Correct. Curve or bend in a river.
Pass.
Time.
Okay. So we have 3 questions, Pascal, that you have a chance to steal here. And we're ready with non-comet space objects named for the French astronomer who categorized them.
Meteorite.
Incorrect. Messier objects. Hydrocarbon group with the formula CH3.
Time.
Methyl.
Methyl.
Curve or bend in a river.
Meander.
Correct. All right. So that's it for that category. Pascal, you get the selection of the remaining 3. Again, mathematics, general mathematics, social studies, U.S. history, or social studies, geography.
Mathematics.
Mathematics it is. These are Math A terms. Identify the following mathematic terms that start with the letter A. Number 1, line drawn from the center of a regular polygon to the midpoint of a side.
Aperture.
Incorrect. Branch of mathematics that utilizes variables in place of numerals.
Algebra.
Correct. Shape created by the space between 2 concentric circles.
Pass.
Line that a function approaches but never reaches.
Asymptote.
Correct. Magnitude of an oscillation of a wave or function.
Amplitude.
Correct. Name for the x value of a coordinate pair.
Pass.
Acceptable name for the integral function.
Antiderivative.
Correct. Space between 2 points along a circle.
Arc.
Correct. Distance from 0 on a number line.
Absolute value.
Correct.
Time.
Derivative. Okay. Missed that one. We have 3 over here for tabs that you can take. Line drawn from the center of a regular polygon to the midpoint of a side.
Apothem.
Correct. Shape created by the space between 2 concentric circles.
Pass.
Annulus. Name for the x value of a coordinate pair.
Time.
Point.
Abscissa. Abscissa. All right. Back to you, Tabs, for the remaining 2 categories. It's either social studies, U.S. history, or social studies, geography.
U.S. history, please.
Okay. The category is U.S. presidents. You will be given 3-letter monograms of U.S. presidents. Give the complete first, middle, and last name of each of these presidents. Number 1, DDE.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Need the full middle name.
Dwight Delano Eisenhower.
Incorrect. JKP.
James Kirkland Polk.
No. JQA.
John Quincy Adams.
Correct. WJC.
Pass category.
Okay. All right, you have 3 that you can take here. Pascal, the first one is DDE.
Dwight David Eisenhower.
Correct. JKP.
James Knox Polk.
Correct. And then WJC.
James Clinton.
No, it's William Jefferson Clinton. Yeah. All right, Pascal, you have the last category, which is social studies, geography, official languages. Other than English, what is the official language of the following countries? Number 1, Brazil.
Portuguese.
Correct. Algeria.
French.
Incorrect. Suriname.
French.
Incorrect. Israel.
Hebrew.
Correct. Monaco.
French.
Correct. Bangladesh.
Farsi.
Incorrect. Iran.
Arabic.
Incorrect. Denmark.
Dutch.
Incorrect. Andorra.
Spanish.
Incorrect. Kenya.
Kenyan.
All right. We have a few to get through here. Tabs. Number 1, Algeria.
Swahili.
No, Arabic. Suriname.
French.
Sorry?
French.
Dutch. Bangladesh.
Bengali.
Correct. Iran.
Urdu.
Persian. Denmark.
Dutch.
Danish. Andorra.
French.
Catalan. Kenya.
Swahili.
Correct. All right, that was a tough one. And that's the end of round 3. So congratulations, you made it this far. Got one more round to go. We'll be back in a minute. Gladys?
Whew, I told y'all that was going to be fast. I'm almost out of water, and that was a lot of quick thinking. Now we're going to put some of our audience to the spot. My friend Jacob Wells is signing up with volunteers to play Are You Smarter Than a Whiz Quizzer? Jacob, have you found any brave volunteers, victims?
Thank you, Gladys, and yes, I have. Actually, with me now, I have...
Sam.
Alrighty, Sam, and who are you supporting today?
I'm supporting Tabs.
You're supporting Tabs. They're doing great tonight. Alrighty, now are you ready to see if you are smarter than a Whiz Quizzer?
Yes.
Alrighty, then get ready for your first question. This Italian word originally applied to a complete theater flop, found on the same dictionary page as the word fiber. What is this 6-letter word that now more generally means any complete and humiliating failure? Would you like to ask the audience for help? Yes. Yes, audience? Fiasco, do you want to go with that answer?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's see. And Fiasco is correct. Alrighty, now there's your little bag. Now we're going to showcase just a little bit of what's inside these bags. So my friend Salvador here will show you. Go ahead and bring in one. This is a Fort Worth ISD journal, and it's really special for taking notes. Then next, some Fort Worth ISD pins, and those are pretty awesome, so you might want some of those. Alrighty, thank you so much, okay? Great job. Alrighty. Ready for our second one? Hi there, and what's your name?
Judah.
Nice to meet you. What school are you supporting?
Pascal.
They're having a great round. Alrighty, now are you ready to see if you're smarter than a Whiz Quizzer?
Yes.
Alrighty, get ready for your question. In 1974, this man became the only U.S. president to resign from office.
Nixon.
That is correct. Great job. There's your bag of goodies. Thank you so much. Alrighty, where's our last one? Hi there, and what's your name?
I'm Gabe.
Nice to meet you, Gabe. What school are you supporting?
Pascal.
Pascal. Alrighty, now, are you ready to see if you are smarter than a whiz quizzer?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's see your question. This simple brass instrument has no valves, and the pitches are controlled by the player's facial muscles. It is limited to notes within the harmonic series, and its songs generally consist of 5 notes. What instrument is used to indicate daily routines at an army camp and to play taps at a military funeral? You want to ask the audience for help?
Let me figure out.
Alrighty, so do you have your answer?
I'm gonna go with trumpet.
Trumpet, let's see. Bugle.
They're similar.
They are similar, and you know what? That's fine. Everybody's a winner here, no matter what. So go ahead and take your bag of goodies. Alrighty, thank you so much. Weren't they amazing, Gladys?
Absolutely. Pascal already has future team members coming up already. Well, that brings us to round 4. Jeff, it's all yours.
Thank you, Gladys. At the end of round 3, and after round 3, we have a score of 310, a 180 in favor of Pascal. This is another toss-up round, but each question is worth 20 points in this round. And I do know there are a few new folks, I think, right? Here on Pascal, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kwanwei Huang. I'm a senior at Pascal High School, and my favorite sport is Whiz Quiz.
Yeah.
That's a good one to have, yeah. Everybody else has been up here, is that right? Oh, no, you haven't. Go ahead.
So, my name is Owen Deal. I'm a junior at Tabs.
Thank you, sir.
Scared.
What did you say? Wow. Did you say you're scared? You're not the only one, I promise. All right. Round 4, again, is a toss-up round. You guys ready to go? Now let's begin with our first question. And don't give you any categories. I'm just going to read the question. The FBI disclosed it had paid $1.3 million for what? Pascal.
The death of Fidel Castro.
That's incorrect. Cap.
Weapons?
No, the answer here is a hacker to break into a terrorist encrypted iPhone. Yeah. All right, next. Visitors will be able to use it, but a guard will be stationed outside. The Guggenheim Museum announced it's installing a new piece of modern art. Pascal.
Golden toilet.
Correct. That's right. Oh, goodness. All right. Parts of America's Northeast will soon see hordes of cicadas emerge after spending how many years underground? Pascal.
7.
No. Oh. Tabs. 13. No, 17. 17. All right. How old is Queen Elizabeth? Pascal.
88.
No. Tabs.
94.
No, in between, 90. 90. All right, the second most Syrian refugees will go to what EU nation that bans headscarves in schools as part? Tabs. Correct. Beyonce surprised the music world with the release of her new album, a tribute to black women. Pascal.
Lemonade.
Correct. Are you ashamed that you knew that? Why you, what?
What?
What? Why did it make you laugh? I'm just curious.
It made me laugh.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. Maybe I don't want to know. All right.
Before my time.
Thank you for not singing. President Obama raised some eyebrows when he said that the U.S. could destroy what rogue nation, but won't? Pascal.
North Korea.
Correct. All right, fill in the blank. The worst drought in 90 years, rising sea levels, and rampant development are causing a crisis in the Mekong Delta, known as Vietnam's blank bowl. Pascal. Rice bowl. Correct. All right, next. The USA joined 170 nations on April 22nd in signing a historic agreement on what subject? Pascal.
Climate change.
Correct. What NFL team has asked the Supreme Court to determine whether it can trademark? Pascal.
Washington Redskins.
Correct. The death of a former aide to President Vladimir Putin looked suspicious when the autopsy on the deceased, Michael Lesson, revealed he died of blunt force trauma. Where did this death occur? Tabs.
His head.
No. Pascal.
Kremlin.
No, the answer is Washington, D.C. All right. Amid concerns over potential terrorists infiltrating the U.S., Governor Gary Herbert has reportedly pledged to keep the welcome sign hanging for refugees in his state, even as most of his GOP counterparts want to review or pause resettlement plans. Which state is led by Governor Gary Herbert? Pascal.
Minnesota.
No. Tabs?
Maine.
No, the answer is Utah. Utah. All right, next. Senator Lindsey Graham got a resounding no when he announced he intended to ask Ohio Governor John Kasich to join him in supporting Senator Cruz for president. Senator Graham, one of the first to end his presidential campaign, represents what state in the Senate? Tabs.
Illinois.
No. Pascal.
Utah.
Nope. South Carolina. South Carolina. All right, next. Who was President Obama addressing when he said, quote, "I have come here to bury the last remnant of the Cold War"? Pascal.
Vladimir Putin.
No. Tabs?
Raul Castro.
No, the answer, I'm sorry, you're right. Yeah, we would accept Castro on that. The Cuban people are Castro, correct. All right, next. There was a strange and short-lived controversy related to a presidential convention and Ohio's open carry law. What was the conflict? Pascal.
People wanted to bring guns to the RNC.
Yeah, I think that's good. The answer is whether firearms would be allowed at the convention, so that's good. All right, next. The Supreme Court blocked what plan by President Obama that he agreed to at a global summit? Pascal.
Paris Climate Agreement.
Correct. All right, next.
You good?
Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know you are. We're good? Okay.
That
The
was
climate change
correct.
plan, I believe. All right. They're going to make tractors there. The U.S. approved the first American factory in more than 50 years to operate in what country? Pascal.
The United States.
No? Tabs?
Russia.
No, looking for Cuba. Cuba. All right. Syrian troops recaptured what ancient city from ISIS? Tabs? No? Oh, I'm sorry, I'll go finish reading. The Syrian troops recaptured what ancient city from ISIS where the terrorists destroyed priceless artifacts and monuments?
Time.
Answer is Palmyra. Next, President Obama strongly encouraged the British to stay in which organization? Warning of Pascal.
The EU.
Correct. And our last question, our last question. Superstar singer Prince died unexpectedly. What was his real birth name? Pascal.
David Bowie.
No, or James Bowie. Right. Tabs.
Marvin.
We really weren't fair with this. The answer is Prince.
What?
His real name. Yeah. That's it for round 4, and our match. We'll come back and tell you the final score here in a minute.
Thanks, Jeff. The most funniest part is in the entire round, I only knew one question about the Beyonce album. When we come back, we'll find out who's going to the finals. First, one more peek in the Kroger kitchen, where they're dishing up some great treats. Don't go away.
like caring for animals, growing things, or finding ways to conserve natural resources, then take a look at Fort Worth ISD's Gold Seal Agriculture and Horticulture programs of choice.
My husband and I raise beef cattle.
Raise animals and find out what it takes to keep them healthy. Learn the science and business of the changing livestock production industry. And get a grip on interesting career options in this field.
Put your hand over the top of it, right?
You'll dig into the art and science of soil and plants.
Make sure the roots are
Learn your
down.
way around a nursery and create landscape designs for the great outdoors.
Yeah, cut it down a little bit lower.
You can even graduate as a certified master gardener or a veterinary assistant.
Just kind of going across the top.
It's your choice at Arlington Heights Agriculture, Animal, and Veterinary Sciences, or Diamond Hill Jarvis Agriculture and Veterinary Medicine Program.
It teaches responsibilities. It is a really good program.
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media. If you're a techie with a creative side, make your move to a Gold Seal Technology and Communications program of choice. It's just the place to gain tools, training, and experience in your field of interest.
You got it all.
Master the basics of graphic design and website building.
Animate for my brain.
Dive into the world of gaming and animation toward a career that can take you virtually anywhere.
The image.
You'll train with teachers who challenge you as they guide you through hardware assembly, maintenance, and networking. All careers within your reach through these Gold Seal programs. Carter Riverside, Information Technology. Paschal High, Multimedia Technology. And South Hills, Digital Graphics and Gaming.
The Jet Eye Control.
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
And now we have our first semifinalist winner. And presenting the trophies, we have Jeff Jameson and Dr. Sharon Ming. Jeff?
All right, thank you, Glass. All right, we are going to be looking at a exciting finish here. We're just thankful that both these teams have put on all the hard work to get here. Certainly a lot of matches over the past several months. Final score, 490 to 220 in favor of Paschal. So congratulations to Paschal. Well deserved. And Dr. Ming now will present the trophy to Tabs.
And as Mr. Jameson says, there are no losers because you won a lot of matches to get here. And so this is not a consolation prize, it's a trophy. So thank you very much. We enjoyed the meet. All right.
Congratulations, Paschal High School. And as promised, straight from the Kroger kitchen, we have trays and trays of goodies. Thanks to Gold Seal Culinary students at Northside High School and to Kroger. So what are we having right now?
Well, we have a strawberry shortcake cream puff, and we also have a salmon and dill profiterole.
Hey, so I hear you guys have a professional instructor. Is that true?
Yes, yeah, we have 2 professional chefs, and then there's 5 instructors total at Northside.
Hey, so talk about the ways that the culinary students get real-world learning.
Well, we have a professional kitchen where the kids get hands-on industrial, real-world utensils. We're not cooking on home stoves. We're cooking on what you're going to see in industry and actually in restaurants.
Hey, and thank you for being here, and I can't wait to try a bite or 1 or 2, maybe
Awesome.
all of it. We'll just see how it is.
Thank you very much.
And thank you again, Kroger, for your generous sponsorship. And we're going to set up for a second semifinals while you get to sit back and enjoy some great mariachi music from Northside High School. See you in a few minutes.
Thank you.